石油杯4强战 ，GENG 对上 TH， 胜者将晋级冠军战，挑战强敌 Fnatic， 败者则落入3-4名战，对上 Paper Rex 争夺最后荣耀。这两队的恩怨早在上海大师赛就已经结下，当时 GENG 在激战5局后，以3-2击败 TH， 捧起冠军奖杯。如今双方再度交锋，究竟这次是 GENG 再度胜出呢，还是 TH 会强势复仇呢？
Always taking that risk, that extra inch, that extra fight, and he's looking to go back for a little bit more. Woot is the man on the other side, but Texture just doesn't miss those. You're always going to have faith in Woot, but the man who's in there is the best operator player in the world right now. Has just taken 2 names already. The second that gun came in,
I'm back.
It's already changed things. Space being taken. miniboo considering a fight forward, but now with the Hunter's Fury in play, that spike's going to be denied for now. It hasn't connected onto any targets at least, but with the man advantage already in tow, this round still looks good for GENG.
Yeah, but it's completely changed momentum for GENG since that op came out. And now Texture with another weapon. A few, in fact, 5 knives dancing around him. They're forced back, so much utility still for Heretics. The paranoia, the Yoru flash, it buys them that extra bit of time, but they still have the disadvantage. In goes the Blade Storm, and Texture's got another. He keeps going with a slam, a 4-piece, and a round for GENG.
Pace of this take already puts it in a retake, but GENG are okay with that. That's important though. They're removing these players from short. They knew they wanted to try and get the lockdown in, but it doesn't matter when there's nobody left to fight. Boo, last man standing, looking for a place to escape, and it's the operator from Foxy9. Go on walkabouts though. Utility being expended. He is in no man's land, and while he's been completely caught out, Heretics challenge that control and win it out almost easily. Woot has just hit another level.
This time again, looking for that aggressive early fight, and just being swung on by Woot. The confidence on the other side.
It was the ability to sort of isolate those fights using the K damage done as they look to enter the site.
Knife up, no abilities, it's all down to the aim duels, and miniboo's winning the first, the herd thinning out, and it's all onto Karen. They know exactly where he is. This would be an ace in the 1v3, and he'll at least get the first, but the clip runs dry. A pistol for Team Heretics.
Yeah, they did at least pull the rotation of miniboo. That sniper is gone. There's only going to be the one really dangerous weapon, although they've still managed to do some work with the Stinger. 25 seconds left on the clock, but Riens really is the only man actually within the site. Sometimes that can be enough, and Benji Fishy has managed to trade his life. Then comes in the sniper as well. And now Munchkin with time against him at the same. He has to try and do something here, but he's managed to find Woot. 7 seconds. miniboo is being baited into the swing, already making it to the site, knows where his opponent is, but the weaponry not really in his favor, but he'll land the shot anyway. It will be.
Performance in this round. Benji grabbing 2 with the Stinger. The double tap needed by miniboo and found. Was this a no-scope? Oh, unbelievable! And it was the damage done by the judge. Suppressed for now. But the ult constantly topping it up. His only chance to swing through that smoke. Benji Fishy was being wrapped on, and well, he'll just be straight pushed through that smoke. Boo grabs 1, but the numbers still favor GENG. The spike going down, time about to be on their side. Flank protection, but Texture down. Woot again, winning that battle. He's been good whenever he comes up against Texture, even with the op in his opponent's hand.
What?
That's a wild spray. There was no info. Just timing, just game sense. And a second kill for Munchkin. Perhaps soon to be a third. Look how low Boo is, and it's Charon with a shorty in hand to put him to bed. How much can they really do?
It's all about slowing them down. Already, that could be one. In fact, it will be. Hunter's Fury also being used off the back of the contact. I mentioned it. It's about those ultimates. 2 tags. Boo's found another. Leading by example. And with Woot now in position and only 30 seconds left, GENG really need to get a move on. Another ult thrown in. Dimensional Drift to give the information over to his teammate. Try and help out Woot in this fight. And that spike still not going down just yet. 15 seconds on the clock for GENG. They need to get it into position, and hearing those steps is just putting the doubt in, but the knives are all missed. It's left onto one. Caron fighting desperately, and he's managed to at least get the spike into position. Gun with ammo retrieved. 11 bullets in the clip, 2 players, he knows exactly where they are, and he's managed to dance his way around them. They look to swing, and it's just about enough for BenG Fishy. At least were expended. miniboo's still going to try and get a little bit cheeky. He's got himself the gate crash in the back corner, and it's worth it for 2. Okay, sure, he goes down, but keeping that advantage with his side mean that they don't have to overfight here. They could just look to play with that advantage.
Finding 2 is massive, and now the info. They swung in early, though. Ash gets the jump on Woot. Evens up the numbers, and he's got a 1v1 brewing. He knows the Cypher's here. The shots land for BenG, though. Now it's the players on the site with pressure mounting. The time ticking. The timing perfect for Rienz. Texture, his moment to shine, but he is snuffed out by Rienz. Heretics, 12-7. The time just about there for them. Guarantees you at least $100,000 more. A big prize, a big bounty. But it's not just about winning, it's about not losing again for both of these teams. Tied up 1-1.
Take themselves to an all EMEA Grand Final, and well, this map is looking like it's all but done. Woot, the man who's been fantastic throughout it, looking for his 20th kill. And the only man standing between him and that is Ash, who sure has his ultimate online, but needs to get 5 kills, and well, there's 4 more that need to tumble.
At least he's got his Hunter's Fury, but unfortunately no chance to really use it. 20 seconds, it's time to go, and right into the waiting arms of Woot.
In the space of the site.
Texture sat waiting for the push all the way through, breaks the shield and the back of Woot, but Rienz is there to trade out ×2. Advantage for Team Heretics, but damage done on the other side. It comes down to this re-aggression. One side smoke, the paranoia good. miniboo still gets 1 and doubles up as well. The pistol for Heretics again. 15 seconds, they know that a team probably waited out the reveal, and now they'll be on their way. Short, blocked off by the snake bite, and oh, it's nice from Ash. Might just be able to deny this plan. Texture with the stun, the run, and the gun. He's taking it across the line. Great read again. And GENG know that there's going to be something spooky on its way. They don't even need the ult. They found Ash with just the swing on the back of that drone. And as the snake bite goes through, they know exactly where Munchkin is. He's brought into a fight. A 1 versus 1 with Woot and the shield active and saving him in that duel. The 3-piece. With 2 rifles they started, and now it's all Woot! He's found 4 of these picks! GENG being dismantled in this round! Hunter's Fury. The info found, but they need so much more than that. Who at least recovers 1, but Munchkin managed to slip by, reinforcing this fight and locking it down single-handedly. Who's the last one standing, and no more will he stand? Munchkin!
Anything thrown out? No, immediately it's going to be Foxy9 that's claimed, but Texture's still fighting, and he might be able to kill everyone else off. It won't even matter. Texture's found 3, and then Foxy9 escapes the ult as well. Fact is, he may have got the ace if Foxy9 had lost that battle, because he was almost in for the 50-50. It was a choice of who Woot was going to face, and I bet the team wished he had taken Texture away instead. Maybe they would have had a chance versus Foxy9. 2 players still sit within this C site. An additional smoke sent through again. They need to go now.
14 seconds. It's now or never. Caron waiting for them, walking out of garage with Foxy9 on the backside. GENG. The teammates on long couldn't take him down. It was a narrow margin. But that one fight, that gives them what should be the round.
What?
Now, BenG's had a tough time so far, but the straight drop out of heaven, elimination of Munchkin, that's given them a chance. Breath back in the lungs of Team Heretics, and it whiffs! It's winnable, and it's 1! Team Heretics, they get back in!
I'm gonna get this round done. His teammates still, look, his teammate hasn't even got through the choke of CT yet, and he's already managed to get an opener. I genuinely think they would have saved it, well, at least Boo would have saved it if he had gone down there. Instead, a little bit of individual brilliance, and you can understand the head in hand. I don't think they're the same team that we saw on day 1 of the event. Texture, he's already dealt with, but the teleport to the backlines was definitely caught off guard. Woot still looking to fight, and again, managing to do way more than he should with a singular rifle. It's left all onto Munchkin. He's been sublime, be it the calling. We'll try and get this font in. I wonder if, yeah, just playing it safe, but in the end, it is all too easy for Benji.
Problem is, it's Omen planting an immediate TP out of there. Charon stays close. Has to spam for that defuse. In goes ult. It's Charon that's caught. The close player now down and out of the equation. They tap that spike. It's Woot failing the fight inside the ultimate. Charon will be spammed out of the round at least. The late flank from Boo. This is causing problems. They have to turn to deal with him. Pressure put on, but with him falling, they can focus their attention forward, and the snakebite bought them enough time. Munchkin in there for the kills. And the defuse not even close. Defense. Boo, who's been here before, is in position up top. He got hit by that paranoia too, and Texture's got him. That's a disastrous opening.
Yeah, now they have all of those ultimates ready to go for the post-barn. I think Heretics have realized there's a real need to try and get in early, and it has not gone to plan. Texture is the final boss that Heretics have to deal with. Woot, he's been a hero for them here, but with a lockdown up against him, time ticking away, they have got to try and fall back, and they're not getting out of there alive. The one-man army has to face versus 4, and they are ready and waiting for him. GENG. The ruse being sold, and now with Foxy9 winning that fight, not seeing anything else, Woot has done well, but the Sheriff of Texture still going strong! A third already in the round, and now Boo is the only one left. And with 25 seconds left, even killing this man off might not be enough. The road to the A site is one paved with risks. Already Charon has made it to the side, but he's been spotted. He doesn't even realize that his game is up. His life is sold out already. It's not the prettiest of sprays. But now it's left all onto Foxy9. He's had so many moments, but this may be the biggest of them. A fight versus Boo, but Boo will hold on. A 1v3 clutch that was so necessary.
GENG's reads have been perfect. The calling off the charts, but I don't know what you call to get Texture to pull that out. 3 shots from a Sheriff, 3 bodies on the floor.
They are going to get a chance to fight. An early push up, and there's so many players on the other side. It is a complete spray down for Munchkin. His individual game has been fantastic, and he is not looking to stop. It's a egregious fight taken, but an easy clean up. Take out those first 2 rounds. And this is dominant, and well, already they've been so good at baiting the plays. That was a spam through. Good trade though, but there's a second player there. These hero rifle rounds have worked wonderfully for Heretics so far. And it's looking like that might be the same case again.
Oh, he pops the ult, 45 HP. It's a little bit of an easier target, but that's worked wonders.
Play.
They've gotten the lockdown out of them. He smoked off both corners, giving himself a chance. As they emerge from this, it's a tough fight, but he's got the surprise angle. At least keeping the numbers favored and leaving Texture with a pick and a showstopper. 12 seconds left. The plant needs to be found, and Boo doesn't have backup. He's all alone on this site. 6 seconds as he gets a friend, and it's too late. The round's already gone, and Munchkin, adding insult to injury, wraps around. Those rifles left on the floor. They'll be stopped, surely. That is questionable play, but miniboo somehow got one. That is the best of a bad situation. An attempted fallback for Ash, and he gets out successfully. But the TP that just went in, it puts so much pressure on. Boo might just have the perfect angle. Texture clears it, but doesn't land the shot in time. A little surprised to see the sleep paralysis demon right behind him. Team Heretics and the double Sentinels stack up towards this A site. Quasi with Viper. They've only found one of them.
Oh, Foxy9's in trouble. Deaf and blind, but he does have the judge. Texture already making it to the site as well. One of the few rifles that they had, and well, Boo has been Heretics' best player so far. Waiting on the edge, but he's going to be spotted. A 6-6 half.
Back in the other direction. A B split on the horizon. Woot up close, and he's got backup with Rienz. But the paranoia, it doesn't stop them at all. The picks keep on coming in textures, pushed by 4. The spike down, and in the hands of Team Heretics.
Team we saw from last year. But now battling versus GENG with the opportunity for a final. The good start in this round is Caron being able to find one, but it's whether they can get anything more as they face off against Woot. They're at least making this one a little bit more costly.
Spike planted.
They need a whole lot more.
Bulldog and Stinger recovered. GENG have got the weaponry, and it's only a one-man advantage. Almost traded out. Foxy9 has it all to do, but he's isolated the first. He suspects the second. And the weaponry for Boo, it's ideal if he can hit the body shot, but he's got to be quick and he's got to be clean as Foxy9 hits the headshot, but the weapon too weak to take Boo out.
Viper's pit down. This retake becomes incredibly difficult. The only ultimate in hand is Overdrive, and I don't know how much that's going to help.
They need to win their fights. Outside of the pit, there's a few opportunities, a few chances, and Caron was one, hiding in the corner, quickly traded out before he can escape and get back into the safety of that pit. The spike tapped now as players need to swing. Foxy9 falls, Munchkin as well. It looked like this is where GENG could run away with it, but Team Heretics answer up again. Neck and neck once more.
It's Rienz. It's the 2 kills that Rienz ends up getting on the way in that makes so much of a difference. The 2 players down below gets rid of that pit as well. And that was everything. Basically decided, you know what, let's allow Munchkin to play. Let's try and fake some ideas out! It is gorgeous from Munchkin! He has played the round around himself, and he has come up green. That is utter perfection from Munchkin. And he literally called his teammates, tap the door and I'll win you the round.
One more. One more for the ace, but it's Boo to shut him down. Maybe it's not just texture. GENG struggling to get the ace, but the round win will do. To perfection, without the pit, without the showstopper, but he put a stop to that show. What a spray down! Unbelievable transfer deep into the spray.
GENG, and while they waited, nice bam from Boo! Anything you could do, he can do, well, maybe just as well.
When GENG found that extra round, I thought, fate's chosen its champion. This is where they close it, and it's not even close.
It's going to have to be proactive, and that's what I like to see from the side of Heretics. They know that if they just allow them to execute, it could be a problem.
Oh, miniboo, he's not even hiding from that spam. He was firing right back. In goes the Prowler, flash on the back. They want to be quick. Team Heretics dumping utility, big swing goes through. Caron good for 2, but the pit stays up, and the Viper far outside of it. They're gonna need to get in there and tap that spike. But with the Nightfall in play, this makes this task that little bit more difficult. The Odin spam through could be deadly for Team Heretics if they overstay their welcome in the pit. And they need to do so to have any chance of dropping the Viper, who's so far back. It's a beautiful setup for the side of GENG, but Ash is left alone. Time ticking. The shotgun used, but the rifle for Rienz gets it. It's very close. It's too close, in fact. The time's not there. GENG, they bought enough time. Cast an eye into that sight with this from the shadows. Flash is good. Munchkin caught, only good for 1. Still double the numbers that GENG have to work with. Getting rid of this retake will be tough, but damage has been done. Woot and miniboo both quite low. Paranoia traded out on each side. It will delay the play. Time keeps ticking, but the players are on site. The clock unlikely to decide this round. It is with Braun that they must bring it across the line. Ash has a 1v1. The defuse stuck to half, but the big swing to bring us to overtime. In regulation of map 1, an early fight. miniboo this time getting past that utility. He's taking a new route. Life in the fast lane, and he's living it up with Caron and Texture down. Team Heretics, they found another as Munchkin fails to retreat. And it looks like this A-site take that has failed so many times without the use of that From the Shadows has finally broken. GENG only have Ash try to make up for the disadvantages in numbers that they have, but when that doesn't come through, it's time to break into this site. The fast lane up gets them all onto that same angle. The high ground now theirs, and they fire down below, but Ash is the one to topple miniboo. Boo steps up for two, but the rest of GENG won't let him through. The advantage now firmly in GENG's favor. They will just back off and keep that control towards that broken door. It gives them an angle to deny the defuse.
It's going to be so difficult. So many angles, so much utility, and this A-side post-spawn has been unstoppable for GENG. This story seems inevitable to continue as only one stands. It's a flawless attack side round. And this is going to be a very difficult retake. The spike also in an inopportune position for the defenders to try and get back in.
That reveal might have changed the course. Paranoia had delayed the push, but they get the pick anyways. Now the number's even. Benji Fishy steps up to the plate. Rienz and Woot follow. And it looks like a home run for Team Heretics in this round. Another chance to close it out, unless Munchkin can pull off an unbelievable clutch. You've seen the 3K spray downs, but it's too much to ask this time. Aggressive stance taken by Munchkin, but it will be Benji Fishy who decides how this engagement goes. He's being watched, but he won't be dealt with before he gets one more.
The stun helped out. Ash has leveled the playing field from what was looking like a potential victory for Heretics. Now sits with them in a bit of trouble. Walking out of the smoke though, Munchkin doesn't know how much ground they've lost from hero to potential villain as they lose an extra man to stand to try and defend this. Ash is now just alone. Two players stand between him and another overtime. He is all that is left from Heretics, and taking their revenge, potentially eliminating GENG from the tournament. Spamming away as he might, it is Rienz once again.